On this episode of Esto es PGA TOUR Latinoamérica, the 2019 season kicks off.
Con muchas expectativas para este año, con muchas cosas buenas creo y con muchas ganas.
And so does a returning event, the Buenaventura Classic.
It's fun to be back. I love this course.
And there's more at stake than just the first title of the season.
We view that as a great kickoff with the Bupa Challenge this week.
And later, who says you can't teach an old pro new tricks? Player Luis Fernando Barco takes some pointers from an unexpected local golf expert. And then,
Martin Trainer, Puerto Rico is yours.
an updated look at the past graduates from PGA TOUR Latinoamérica who are making moves at the next level. All this and more starts now. Esto es PGA TOUR Latinoamérica. The main objective? Become a part of an elite group, the coveted 5, and come out on top in the order of merit. Harry Hicks teed it up in all 17 events last season and capped off 2018 with 4 consecutive top 4 finishes, capturing the #1 spot. Look out, Panama! The 2019 PGA TOUR Latinoamérica season is here. The first half of the schedule features 8 tournaments in 6 different countries.
We started the tour with 11 events in that year, and now we've gone in now to starting our 8th year, and we played 113 official events in nearly 20 countries around the region. So it's been a very interesting and successful 7 years with many players moving on to the higher levels of golf, and so we're extremely happy where we are at this point in time.
At just over 7,300 yards, the par 72 Buenaventura Golf and Beach Resort plays host in Panama. This breathtaking venue is a stern test for the season opener.
I'm excited to be here, and I played here in 2015 and 2016. It's fun to be back. I love this course and the whole area. The beach here is really cool. I'm thrilled to be back here. I'm excited to get it going.
Creo que, bueno, ansioso de empezar de nuevo después de un parate bastante largo, pero creo que va a ser un buen año. Así que, bueno, con muchas expectativas para este año, con muchas cosas buenas creo y con muchas ganas.
The 2019 Buenaventura Classic title is just one of the many goals in Panama. The pressure of grabbing an early lead in the Bupa Challenge is on every player's mind. Kicking off its 3rd season with PGA TOUR Latinoamérica, this unique competition within the competition rewards the top-performing player across all Bupa Challenge events with a $10,000 cash prize.
We view that as a great kickoff with the Bupa Challenge this week and kicking off one of their 4 events. So we're excited to get yet another great season under our belt. With handfuls of players who have been with us a few years and a lot of players who are new that have qualified to play their way in and chase their dream.
For the first half of the season, the Bupa Challenge will be in both Panama and the Dominican Republic before its final stretch, with back-to-back events in Brazil, where a new champion will be crowned. The previous 2 editions of the Bupa Challenge have produced amazing competition. Last year, Ben Polland took home the top prize, edging out Colombia's Nicolás Echavarría.
It's a great thing to have the Bupa Challenge in addition to what we're already doing. It's another incentive. It's like a mini season. Bupa does a great job, supporting the tour, supporting the players. Additional money in our purses is a big deal.
The Bupa Challenge is part of the Círculo de Bienestar Bupa, an initiative by Bupa Global Latin America, which aims to offer its customers ways to live longer, healthier, and happier lives.
Bueno, yo creo que son 2 marcas muy importantes, tenemos fines en común, nosotros promoviendo con esta iniciativa el deporte, ustedes formando a los futuros golfistas a nivel de Latinoamérica, y nosotros queremos de alguna manera seguirlos apoyando e identificarnos con esa causa en esta iniciativa del Círculo de Bienestar de Bupa.
Who will rise to claim top prize this year? Find out during the Bupa Challenge. After the break,
¿Y alguien cumpleaños hoy o no?
Yo.
One lucky fan takes a special walk inside the ropes and gives one of our pros some local knowledge. And later, a chase pack emerges at the Buenaventura Classic as players focus on taking home the first title of the season. All that and more when Esto es PGA TOUR Latinoamérica returns. Esto es PGA TOUR Latinoamérica. Before the start of the Buenaventura Classic, PGA TOUR Latinoamérica made an exciting announcement. 3 premier partners, Hilton, Go Vacaciones, and Volvo, would be joining the tour's lineup.
Para nosotros es un gusto poder estar aquí en Panamá lanzando este Tour Latinoamérica. Para Hilton significa mucho la parte de golf. Estamos creciendo muy rápido. Latinoamérica es una de las principales regiones para nosotros. Entonces, con su ayuda creo que podemos llegar a mucho más consumidores y sobre todo ayudar con estas experiencias únicas a nuestros huéspedes que son fanáticos del golf.
La meta es que una marca nueva como Go Vacaciones se una a este gran prestigio y credibilidad que tiene PGA Tour Latinoamérica. Los valores de la marca de responsabilidad social están muy alineados con la nuestra. Y lo que buscamos es que no nada más conozcan un poquito de la cultura y también la gastronomía de estos países, sino que tengan una experiencia inolvidable.
Para nosotros es muy importante tener esta relación. Creemos en el deporte, es parte de la esencia de la marca. Creemos en el desarrollo del país. Y es un gusto que ustedes como miembros de este evento nos tomen en cuenta.
It's not every day you get to tee it up with a pro golfer. And for 7-year-old Ricardo Arango Jr., his 7th birthday would be one he wouldn't soon forget. Before the start of the Buenaventura Classic, Ricardo picked up a couple pointers from PGA Tour Latinoamérica player Luis Fernando Barco.
Ricardo, ¿me estás contando que fue de los 2 años?
A los 2 me llevaron al driving range.
¿Antes de empezar a caminar, ya jugaba golf?
No sé.
¿Ya jugó en esta cancha antes?
¿Yo aquí?
Sí.
Sí.
¿Y cuál? Ya me contó que su ídolo es Jordan Spieth.
Jordan Spieth, all right.
¿Haces algún otro deporte, Ricardo, o solo golf?
Casi todos los deportes hago.
¿Casi todos los deportes?
Sí.
¿Qué otros deportes haces? Cuéntame.
Básquet, flag.
¿Y hay cumpleaños hoy o no?
Yo.
A ver qué pasa con esa botella.
Buena.
Viejito, cuéntame, ¿a dónde le vas a apuntar?
Allá.
¿A dónde?
Allá.
¡Qué bueno! ¿Qué tal el drive? Viejito.
Siempre hago drive así. Yo creo que un pringuitín a la derecha.
¿Sí?
Un poquito a la derecha.
Buena. Para. Bien. Bien hecho.
Buen pot.
And if his skills weren't impressive enough, Ricardo's best score through 9 holes at Buenaventura Golf Club was a 33.
¿De quién es el cumpleaños hoy?
Mío.
¿Tuyo? Yo lo que entregué lo del PGA Tour Latinoamérica para ti.
Gracias.
Por tu cumpleaños. Está bonita, ¿no?
But he wasn't the only one going low at the Buenaventura Classic. There was a lone wolf leading the field on Saturday. Jared Wolf, that is. The Kentucky native found himself with a 5-stroke advantage ahead of the chase pack, closing out with a 13-under par 275 and the first title of the season.
I'm happy with how the week went and how it played and was able to finish it out. So I was trying not to get too caught up early on, if any of the other guys made birdies or started catching the lead or anything like that.
But Wolf hardly had anything to worry about, finishing at the top of the leaderboard after each of the first 3 rounds. Impressive outings which included 6 birdies both rounds 1 and 2, and 4 more on moving day, setting him up for a clean sweep on the final day.
So I knew going into today that probably realistically there was only 2 or 3 guys that could catch the number I was at, and I knew there would be a lot of up and downs.
As predicted, a trio of players emerged, all trying to catch Wolf. Mito Pereira, Mitchell Meissner, and Ryan Ruffles were all in hot pursuit. Pereira, the first to make a run, played his way into contention early after a birdie on 3. But the Chilean's momentum was soon halted after a back-to-back bogey-double bogey combo on holes 8 and 9. Meanwhile, Australia's Ryan Ruffles' steady track record through round 3 made him a potential candidate to catch Wolf, but the 20-year-old only managed an even par on the front 9. And as for Meissner, the American found himself 1 over at the turn. Wolf not only played great, securing his 3rd victory on PGA TOUR Latinoamérica, but he also claimed an early lead in the Bupa Challenge.
It feels great to win, to win anything, especially out here, this tour. I love this tour, it's great, and to start the season off with a win is more than I could have asked for.
When we return, ever wonder how PGA TOUR Latinoamérica players make it up to the PGA Tour? And later, we check in with those graduates who are having all-star seasons. Next, when Esto es PGA TOUR Latinoamérica continues. Esto es PGA TOUR Latinoamérica. PGA TOUR Latinoamérica is more than a tour with great events across the best destinations Latin America has to offer. It's a gateway that opens opportunities to graduate to the higher levels of professional golf. Getting to the PGA Tour is a progression of levels, starting with qualifying tournaments, moving up to feeder tours like PGA TOUR Latinoamérica, graduating up to the Web.com Tour, and finally, making it to golf's biggest stage, the PGA Tour. But the journey starts with the Dev Series, a set of tournaments played throughout the region that creates opportunities for young talents across the continent. The top 20 players at the end of the season earn status to play on PGA TOUR Latinoamérica. Once players have graduated to PGA TOUR Latinoamérica, the battle for the top 10 spots begins. Throughout the year, players compete to make it to the top of the money list, the Order of Merit. The top player earns full status for the following season on the Web.com Tour, while players 2 through 5 earn conditional status or status for a portion of the season. For those who climb into spots 6 through 10, Web.com Tour Q School awaits, where they compete to earn their way to the next level. Once players have graduated from PGA TOUR Latinoamérica up to the Web.com Tour, they must play their way into the top 75 to maintain their status. But those who make it into the top 25 are granted cards for the following season on the PGA Tour. The next 25 PGA Tour cards are given to those players who earn the most points in the 3 Web.com Tour final events. Here, Web.com Tour players compete with PGA Tour players who placed 126 to 175 in the FedEx Cup standings for the chance to earn a PGA Tour card for the following season of the PGA Tour. There's no easy avenue to the PGA Tour, but when the dream becomes a reality, the journey and perseverance is all worth it. And one player who found his way to the Web.com Tour, last year's Order of Merit leader, Harry Higgs.
Hey PGA Tour Latin America fans, Harry Higgs here, your 2018 Order of Merit champion. I'm looking forward to following along this year to see who takes the honor from me. What it meant to me in my career was everything. I had a great bit of confidence from it, and I know whoever wins it from me this year will certainly take a great deal of confidence into the next level and have great success as well. I look forward to following along at every tournament, every great golf course that we play, Good luck to all. I hope everyone has great success and everyone plays great. Best of luck, guys.
It's no secret that the amount of talent that walks down PGA Tour Latinoamérica's fairways is immeasurable. Year after year, alumni on the Web.com Tour and the PGA Tour find victory after victory after victory. Last year's Order of Merit leaders, Harry Higgs, Austin Smotherman, and Nicolás Echevarría, have already earned top 25 and top 10 finishes on the Web.com Tour. And as for 2015 grad Rafael Campos, his 7-under finish at the Bahamas Great Abaco Classic at the Abaco Club vaulted him to the top of the leaderboard on the Web.com Tour.
I just wanted to not really pay attention to the leaderboard and hopefully just try to finish the stretch out, but it's the first win I've had, and I'm just really happy.
On the PGA Tour, class of 2014 alum Adam Long found himself in a steady climb during the final round of the Desert Classic, closing with a victory.
It is a long shot winner in the desert. Adam Long is a winner on the PGA Tour.
And Martin Traynor picked up a title in the tropics at the Puerto Rico Open.
Martin Traynor, Puerto Rico is yours.
The competition on the PGA Tour is the best in the world, and sometimes I look at the leaderboard and I'm like, how in the world can I ever finish in the top 10? These guys are so good. You just keep practicing, and after a while you get the hang of it. And a few more events under my belt, and I was comfortable enough to make a good run this week, and obviously I did great.
While Keith Mitchell posted his first tour win at the Honda Classic.
Yes! And Keith Mitchell has done it!
And just recently, Corey Connor swooped in with a clutch finish and a win at the Valero Texas Open. Yes, there's certainly cause for celebration, and through every step of that journey, PGA Tour Latinoamérica is there to send a victory cheer. Coming up on Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica.
This is the start that I really wanted.
We take some time to get to know the Buenaventura Classic champion, Jared Wolff. And then we check out what's happening in the world of social media with the Social Minute, after the break. Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica. A Wolff is on the prowl. Jared Wolff captured his third PGA Tour Latinoamérica victory in 17 starts, taking a wire-to-wire win in the season opener, the 2019 Buenaventura Classic.
This, to start the season out, to be in contention, this is the start that I really wanted. It puts me in a great spot, but to end the year on the top of the order of merit is the main goal, and this is the best start we can get.
But his success first began in 2017 when the Kentucky native made cuts in 13 of 17 starts, recording 6 top 10 finishes throughout the season. He hoisted the hardware at the BMW Jamaica Classic and would ultimately finish second on the money list. The Wolff returned to PGA Tour Latinoamérica in 2018 and played the final 6 tournaments of the season, earning victory at the Volvo Abierto de Chile 2018.
For 3 of the rounds, I think only at one round I had no bogeys, the other 2 I had 1 bogey. And granted, the second round I know didn't go as well, but I think that was the key. It was just, every shot had its own challenge. It was a lot of fun because you had to really think your way around.
Perseverance was key. 16 months after winning on PGA Tour Latinoamérica for the first time, Jared locked up his second career victory with a birdie on 18.
Any kind of a win, it's a great thing, and it gives you confidence, it validates your confidence, and just from a year that I didn't finish tournaments off very well, it was fun to finish one off.
And Jared Wolff once again finds himself at the top, leading the order of merit after his victory at the Buenaventura Classic. Following Wolff, a 3-way tie for the number 2 position between Australia's Ryan Ruffles, Chile's Mito Pereira, and the United States' Mitchell Meisner. Securing a spot among the leaders after closing out the week with a solo 5th, the United States' Michael Davin moves into the number 5 spot. let's see what happens in the world of golf in the social minute. Love was in the air as PGA Tour Latinoamérica player Horacio León tied the knot with his sweetheart, Katia Meyer. And speaking of wives, while everyone was celebrating Corey Connors' first tour win, no one had a better reaction than Mrs. Corey Connors. In fact, all of her reactions from the day were pretty priceless. And in early April, Chilean Joaquin Niemann created some special memories with a young fan in San Antonio, Texas, during his practice round at the Valero Texas Open.
Will you come with me a couple holes? Would you like to?
Sure. Wow, that's awesome!
I have a question. What was your first tournament like?
My first tournament, you know where it was?
Here?
Yes. I was really nervous because it was my first tournament as a pro. Yeah. Great. Nice. Good putter. Who's gonna tap it in? Nice. See you. See you.
Yeah, good luck, sir.
Thank you.
On the next episode of Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica, the tour continues its journey through Latin America and heads to Buenos Aires for the first stop on the Zurich, Argentina swing at the Molinos Cañuelas Championship. Last year's winner, Argentine Thomas Bike, conquered the field, putting him in contention for the $10,000 bonus. But this year, it's anyone's game. And then we head over to Chile for the Abierto de Chile 2019 presentado por Volvo, as PGA Tour Latinoamérica welcomes a very special guest, Joaquin Niemann, who's ready to put his local knowledge to the test. All that and more next time on Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica.